Terry Thigi, as well as Charmaine McGuffey, the sheriff, will be giving that update here in just a couple of moments. We are believing it's supposed to be at any second right now, but yeah, they'll be giving us an update on what led up to this situation and who all was involved.
Not a lot of answers right now. We do know that that officer, as they were saying, is retired, and he was just there helping for graduation, earning some extra money there. Let's listen in right now to authorities as they have an update on this situation.
Hi, good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us here this evening. Gathered to give you an update on an incident that you're aware of, I'm sure, happened earlier this afternoon, approximately 1 p.m. We had an auto accident at Martin Luther King, Burnett Woods Drive, where a Hamilton County deputy was struck. He was outside his vehicle conducting traffic enforcement. He was struck by a vehicle. It saddens me tremendously to make you aware that he has since passed. I think what is significant for people to know about this accident is the officer was just out doing his job, directing traffic up near the University of Cincinnati for what was supposed to be a glorious day for many. What is significant also to know about this auto accident, as you know, we had a critical incident yesterday in the city of Cincinnati, an officer-involved shooting at approximately 9 a.m. yesterday morning. There is a connection between these two incidents. The driver of today's vehicle that struck a deputy has a family relationship with the 18-year-old that we shot yesterday. So that is currently under investigation by both our homicide unit as well as the traffic unit. Traffic unit and homicide are jointly investigating the traffic accident. Again, it saddens me to report out that we lost a law enforcement officer in the city today, in this county. My heart goes out to his family, to the Hamilton County deputies, and the sheriff and her leadership team standing here with me today, and to all the members of their organization. And with that, I'm going to let the sheriff say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. It is a very sad day, and it's a very sad occasion, and the very first thing I want to do is offer my condolences to the family and friends of our deputy. The men and women, the men and women that you see here behind me, all knew our deputy, and he was so well liked and so well known. We could fill this building with the law enforcement agencies that respect him, love him, his friends, his family. We are so deeply saddened. I want to thank the Cincinnati Police Department, Chief Thigi, her men and women. As I understand it, one of the first people to reach our deputy and render aid was a Cincinnati police officer. And he worked and did his best for our deputy, and we will forever be bonded for that effort. I want to thank the community for paying attention and supporting us. We need support. Please support us. Please support our deputy, who I can tell you, I knew the man, and I knew what a tremendous, tremendous person he is, and what a tremendous loss we have all suffered. Cincinnati Police Department is in charge of this investigation. Therefore, they are the lead agency. They will answer any and all questions regarding any investigation surrounding the death of our deputy. And I just can't express to you how sad, how incredibly sad we all are, and what an incredibly wonderful and dedicated deputy this man was. So thank you very much.
In keeping with the establishment of Marsy's Law, we are not going to be releasing the deputy's name at this time, but I will take a few questions.
Chief, given the relationship to yesterday's shooting, is this being an investigation, being treated as a homicide investigation?
Right now, it is still under investigation to determine exactly what it is, but since the homicide unit was the lead on yesterday's incident, they are involved in a joint effort with the traffic unit on today's incident.
And is there any description of how the vehicle entered the intersection or anything along those lines that can be released at this time?
Yeah, not at this time. Too preliminary at this time. Too early.
We heard that the deputy was recently retired. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. Our deputy had just retired just a few months ago and continued on in service as a special deputy with all of his experience. We were incredibly glad to have him.
Chief, is the person who hit the deputy the father of the person who was shot yesterday?
Yes.
Last question.
Do you know what the make of the vehicle was that was involved in the incident?
I do not know at this time.
Will there be a procession, Sheriff McGuffey?
Yes, we will have a procession. I can tell the public and all of law enforcement out there that our deputy will not be alone. He is not alone. He will not be alone. There will be someone with him until the day that he transitions to higher ground. So, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Real quick, I do want to, one last comment. So this community, not just the law enforcement community, but this community in our city and our county has had 2 critical incidents in 2 days. I do have a plea to everybody. Let the processes play out. Let the investigations play out. Keep calm, take care of one another, and I can assure you, as the chief of police for Cincinnati, I will ensure you transparency and a thorough and accurate investigation. Thank you.